Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm welcome to you on this lovely, total, crispy day. My name's Tim Bland, I'm your auctioneer today, representing Talk Property Limited, member of the Harcourts Group. Now Matt, my assistant, is over here somewhere, and Matt's been helping with the marketing and on behalf of the vendors. Everybody, thanks for all your hard work. Also, Rosie Harvey's here, one of the owners of Harcourts Towport. Also, welcome to Auction Live, the viewers who are online here, which enables people to view the auction from home and also to bid online. On behalf of the Harcourts team and the vendors, we warmly welcome you today to the auction of 65 Dalmore Way. Now, a requirement of the Real Estate Agents Act is that the sale and purchase agreements have been made available, and if you're the successful purchaser, you'll be required to acknowledge that you've received the guide. The auction contracts have been available for some time. I won't read them in full. They are the standard Harcourts auction agreements, which have been approved by the vendor's solicitor, and they would just require a small 10% deposit at the fall of the hammer. There are no special conditions. You are bidding here on an unconditional basis. I'll take the contracts as read and advise that before bidding you should have done your due diligence for the property. Also, before bidding today, you would have needed to sign an overseas investment or approval acknowledgement form stating that you don't need OIA consent and you can settle on the property. And the settlement, slightly different to the auction documents, we now have Monday the 6th of July. So plenty of time. If you've just seen it today, there's plenty of time to get everything, your finance and everything in place. We are selling here today Lot 3, DP 486077, certificate of title 692366 on some 5,654 square metres more or less, so in the old money an acre and a quarter. Included in the sale are the fixed floor coverings, the light fittings, the blinds, the curtains, the stove, dishwasher, heat pump, range hood, auto garage door opener with 3 remotes, garden shed, wood fire, and the heat reticulation system. Now, the conduct of the auction today is subject to the vendor's reserve price and the price being met. The highest bidder whose bid is accepted by me shall be the purchaser, and the amount of the highest bid will be the purchase price. If a dispute arises concerning a bid, I may determine the dispute or re-offer it at the last undisputed bid. I may nominate the sum by which the bidding may be raised and have the right to refuse any bid. Not that I think I've ever done that before. The vendor may personally bid or by a representative or through myself as the auctioneer, provided it's less than the reserve price. If I bid on behalf of the vendor, I will say it's with me or on behalf of the vendor, and it will be quite transparent. The vendor may withdraw the property from sale at any time before it's sold and without declaring the reserve price. The purchase price is inclusive of GST. What you bid is what you pay. That's all the legal stuff out of the way. Well, what do we have? I mean, Acacia Bay, I'm biased, I've lived here on off for a long time. It is a community. It's a bit like what they'd say, like a village back in England, where, you know, you've got your people living on the outskirts and they've got the bigger bit of land like this. You've got your village shop, you've got your village pub, you've got the community. You've got a great community here. Also, this, as I said in some of the video and the promotion, this is where rural sort of meets suburbia. You've got the best of both worlds. You've got your rural living, nice piece of land, yet it's not going to take all that effort and time that is so precious nowadays when you have a bit more land or 10 acres or whatever. Good design. What a great, good, single level design. 4 bedrooms, absolutely a must. Room for the guests, the children, lots of bathrooms. And of course, out here, once you've done your entertainment for the night and your barbecue's all cleared away, what a great way. Relax in a nice warm bath outside and see the satellites go by. Garaging, that's important. Big garaging up the back, plenty of parking. There's room also for you to build more shedding. You'll see some people around here have wanted workshops and they've added on. So there's more for you to add on if you like, more landscaping that you can add more value to this property. It's also private, good neighbourhood. And with the builder, the guy who owns this property, he's built it himself, he's a master builder, and so the attention to detail, if you start looking at everything, is absolutely spot on. It's really, really exceptional. And of course with that comes a master builder's guarantee, should you wish to take that on. So there we go, nice private, lovely neighbourhood, beautiful nearly new home. Who would like to own this? This is over to you. I'll shut up now for about 30 seconds and I'll leave it up to you. Arms crossed, hands in the pockets, stare at your feet. I know for a fact that we have conditional interest here. So this is an opportunity, if you want to take control of this property today, is to stand up and make a bid, and you'll get the first right to negotiate at the vendor's reserve price. Beautifully quiet here as well. Beautifully quiet. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll look for an opening offer of 850,000 anywhere. Does anyone want to get me away at 850? At 850,000 anywhere? How about a neighbour? You can have some overspill for all the friends and family. Hey? At 850,000 with me? Well, I'll take 850 on behalf of the vendor. I'll look for another 10 somewhere. First call at 850. Second, third and final 850. Look for a 10 somewhere. 860 here, can I say? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bid on behalf of the vendor. I'm not going to keep going up in tens because I know there's conditional interest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the property in under the vendor's reserve price. I'm going to pass it in on a vendor bid at 900,000. I'd remind you we have an RV of 965, and you know, if you do the maths on this, you can't build and buy the land at that sort of level. So at 900,000, I'm going to pass it in on a vendor bid, and we're now going to we will now be negotiating with our conditional buyers. I thank you very much.